welcome back to the Chaos Agents podcast. This is episode 3 of 2026. We are kicking it off with Misty. We are so excited to have you, Ilana and Joey. This is Jolo, Elijah, M. As always, hello. Welcome.
Okay, so usually there's 4 of you guys, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who are the other 2?
So we have a drummer, his name is Josh.
Josh.
And a bass player, and his name is Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
And then us.
Cool. And you play...
I play guitar.
Guitar.
Yep.
You also play guitar.
I play guitar and I sing.
Sick.
Yeah.
Cool. And how would you describe Misty as a band, like sound-wise?
What I put in our Instagram bio was nostalgic indie rock.
I saw that.
So I guess that.
Yeah, I think it's pretty accurate, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just got a new guitar, and it's orange, and my other guitar is green, so it reminds me of 90s Nickelodeon, which I'm really psyched about.
Yeah.
You
Nostalgia.
get slimed on stage, too.
Oh, we should get slime.
Oh
That could be
my
our thing.
God.
Everyone will not want to come to our shows because they're going to get slime.
Your clothes will just get ruined.
Yeah. Wear a smock. We'll make a splash zone poster.
Oh, yeah.
You could just have one person who's chill with it that knows.
Ooh, or one of us.
I don't.
No one is
You don't
still
want a bunch
with
of slime on
it.
your
just don't get the pedal board.
Not on
honestly.
my guitar. We have one song where I'm not playing guitar, so you can slime me during that song.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
We need to finish writing the song, though.
Well, yeah, only for that reason. No other reason.
Right. How did y'all meet?
So I met... I don't know, that doesn't... Okay. I moved here. Misty was a solo project when I moved here, and I met Keaton first because I was working at Chippers. I was working a show at Chippers, and he was running sound. And we were like, let's jam. And then one day, I used to go to a lot of open mics, and I made friends with Sawyer from Junie, and he was like, if you need a drummer, you should talk to my friend Josh. And I was like, all right, sure. And I didn't. I was like, nah, that's fake plans. And then one day I was going to get coffee, and I was like, I'm going to go to Mugs. And the little voice in the back of my head was like, why don't you try Harbinger, because you've never been there. And then I did, and Josh was working. And we were like, oh my God, like, you know Sawyer. So we decided to jam, and then got Keaton in it. And we were like a 3-piece, and then we were like, we need another guitarist. So we got our friend Ryan to play guitar, and he was in Costanza, so he got too busy for us. And he was like, well, how did Josh found you, right?
Yeah, I met Josh at a party at Jack Costanza's house. It was like a jam party, and that was where like I met everyone, like pretty much all my friends that I've been friends with for the past few years, all at the same time.
Wow.
And so I met Josh there and started playing with him and just jamming and having fun. And then so when Ryan got too busy, I knew Ryan, and then Josh had also played with me, so it was kind of a good fit. They already knew that I could play the instrument and could fit in, yeah.
You were both in Junie with Sawyer.
Yes, yeah.
Do you ever think about what would have happened if you didn't go to that party?
Yeah, I probably would have felt really left out.
That's crazy. You met everyone at that
I mean,
one
the
party.
only reason, like going back a step further, the only reason why I even got in with that crowd is because I met. So like after college, a lot of my friends had like moved away, and I matched with a guy on Bumble Friends named Zach.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
Zach.
one of our best friends now. And I actually don't see him very often because he's really hard to get a hold of, but I love the guy so much. And I met him and then kind of got like into that whole crowd. So if I didn't match with my friend Zach on Bumble Friends,
That's crazy.
I'd have no music connections. I mean, I'd have different music connections,
Yeah.
but the ones that I have currently are because of that. So
Okay.
Yeah, well, so just my question for both of you is, what's been making you laugh lately?
Okay, well, this is going to sound really whatever, but the thing that made me laugh the hardest recently, me and Brogan, we started making a podcast too, and we filmed this video, and it was like so awkward, and I went home and like took an edible, and I watched this video like 5 times in a row, and I was just laughing out loud at how awkward we were.
nice.
I feel
That's
that.
what came to
That's
mind.
good. That's
Yep,
good.
that's relatable.
Yeah.
We're always like awkward to start out these podcasts because like I hate doing the intro too, so I'm just kind of like nah. But then like you just get through it and you know stop thinking about it.
You gotta own it. That's,
Yeah.
you know,
I kind of like it. I like the awkwardness and like
Yeah.
just diving into it, leaning on it.
It's raw. It's real.
Yeah,
Totally.
that's what makes it like fun to watch because it's so weird.
Yeah.
100%.
What about you, Joey?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I think my girlfriend's really funny. Not just now, but all the time. She describes herself as someone who doesn't think that she's funny, or doesn't try to be funny, but people just laugh at her.
Those
Not
are
like
funny
not like
people.
being mean to her,
Yeah.
not like laughing at her, but sometimes she'll do something and you're like, that's hilarious, and I don't know why. I can't think of a great example right now, but she just makes me laugh all the time for just doing, I don't know, just like random stuff, and it's just, I don't know, she's silly.
We love a silly person.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's the best kind of person.
Yeah.
Silly is the best.
It's
I think
true.
when you can just like really be silly, it's there's just nothing quite like it.
So true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People take themselves too seriously.
I agree.
Yeah. Especially for like how awkward and like weird we are as creatures.
Yeah.
Right?
You know?
And the other thing that's been making me laugh lately is I joined this band, Mr. Shrimp, and I'm playing trumpet in it, and I just think that entire thing, that why am I playing trumpet in a Denver band? What am I doing? But it's great. I'm having the best time, but like I just think it's a hilarious thing to do.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a joke or like a setup for a joke. Like like who plays this? I don't have a punchline, so this could be terrible.
Yeah.
But,
Good, I'm here for it.
but yeah, who plays trumpet in Mr. Shrimp? Like it just sounds.
I do.
Yeah. It sounds like
It's
it could be some,
riddle.
fun,
It sounds
yeah.
like a kid's show.
It's like a trivia question.
Yeah.
Wait, so do you know how to play trumpet though?
Sort of.
Okay.
I used to play in elementary school and
Okay.
junior high, and then I stopped playing from then to now. And my parents sent me my trumpet in the mail randomly because they do stuff like that. I don't know.
Same.
They sent it like 4 months ago or something. The next month I was at a party and Mr. Shrimp was like, "Hey, do you want to play in my band?" I was
Wow.
like, "Yeah." And then here we are. I'm playing trumpet.
His name's Mr. Shrimp?
That's his band's name.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Damn, I was so hoping.
I know I've told you this before, but I do own a flugelhorn.
Oh, we
So
should have a brass section in Misty.
Oh my
So
god.
we get Maddie to play French horn.
That would actually be super
It'd be
cool.
kind of cool.
Because we have like the whole range of like tonality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
What
do
is
it.
cool.
That sounds
What class
great.
is a flugelhorn?
Flugelhorn,
Oh.
it's pretty much the same exact thing as a trumpet,
Okay.
but the winding, so like a trumpet is very, it's wound very tightly, and the bell, it starts opening up later on in the tubing, whereas the flugelhorn is a little more unwound, and it starts opening up to the bell earlier on in the piping. So it has a warmer sound than a trumpet, whereas a trumpet is very bold and very bright, whereas a flugelhorn is a lot more like soft and mellow, and there's just a sound that I preferred. And
Does it also have valves?
yeah, so it plays
Okay.
the exact same way.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So your embouchure is different, so how you actually blow into the instrument will be slightly different, but not enough to the point where you couldn't play it. Like it would just be like
Like
the
a baritone kind of.
yeah, so like the tension's different because the winding is slightly different. It would be harder to transition to a French horn, probably. I haven't tried.
I have tried actually, and it's not that hard.
Yeah, okay.
The notes are different, like the fingering's different.
Oh yeah. You have to have your hand and
Yeah.
the thing.
And yeah.
That's great.
Okay.
A flugelhorn and a French horn and a trumpet.
Yeah.
Walk
And
into a
Misty.
bar.
Walk into a bar.
Walking in a bar. Can you all talk about your first music experiences, like as kids?
Yeah.
Whoa. I don't know about the first one, but the first one I remember
Yeah.
was when I was 6. Actually, the moment that decided the rest of my entire life, I think. I was in preschool. No, I was not 6. I was like 4 or something. I don't know. I was in preschool. And some guy's dad came in to play guitar for us. And that was the first time I ever saw someone play guitar. And I, like, was obsessed with it. And then I went home and I was like, I want to play guitar. And, yeah, here we are now.
Wow.
So then, how old were you, did you say?
I don't know. I was in preschool. I got my first guitar when I was 6, so I must have waited
Okay.
a couple of years. That's why I got confused.
Yeah.
Imagine having just like old man calluses at like 8 years
Oh
old.
my gosh.
Like from the
I probably did.
right?
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. That's so cool.
Did you start with lessons and like learning how to read music and stuff? Yeah.
All that fancy stuff that I don't use anymore.
Yeah.
But you know, it gets in there somewhere.
Yeah. Have you been playing guitar since then, or did you have like breaks?
Yeah, no, I've been playing since then.
Yeah.
Wow.
You couldn't tell probably. You know.
Do you still know how to read music on guitar?
Yeah, I never
That's
do it.
crazy.
So I'm
It's
probably
like-
rusty, but I
It's
could do it.
the weirdest instrument to read sheet music
It's
for.
not
It's like
designed
not
for it.
good for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not.
Is it not just like letters on a?
No, it's like what?
Like we're talking about sheet
Like
music.
notes.
I
Oh.
guess there's a reason why people use tabs.
Exactly.
yeah,
That's what I'm
music.
thinking.
I
Okay.
never learned how to read tabs on guitar. I mean, I can do it now.
Yeah.
I've actually been going home like after roller derby late at night and like I'll like take an edible and start playing bass with tabs, and dude, that feels like a video game when it's
It's like a video.
because it's like 4 strings and you're just like
Feels literally like
you
Guitar
know
Hero.
you're just locked in.
Yeah.
It's great. It's so satisfying.
Real life Guitar Hero.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bass is better than guitar.
Yeah.
I will hot take
Unfortunately,
this.
I mean,
and say-
that is
say
not
bass is better.
that is a medium warm
That's a-
take. 'Cause
Okay,
that's
okay,
very
good,
fair.
good.
I
I'm
agree
happy that you
100%.
agree.
Yeah.
What do y'all mean by that?
It's more fun.
You
I
feel
feel
that
like
way too, Joey?
I think so. In the wise words of my guitar teacher named Jack, he said guitar or bass is just guitar if it was fun. And he has a degree in jazz guitar. He's the best guitarist I've ever seen play.
Yeah.
And I love that he says that. But I think bass, it's just like, I feel like it's easy to get lost in like, if you know theory, getting lost in like the theory brain side of things for guitar, but also getting lost in the options that you have on guitar. Chord, lead stuff, tone stuff. Whereas
Yeah.
bass is pretty much just like, select the tone that you want and then focus on like complementing the harmony of the band while also being part of the rhythm section. And I think the blending of that is really, really good and just like fun to play for indie rock because you get to feel the music in a different way than when you play guitar. I feel like I think too much when I play guitar, and I think bass is just like play the notes,
Yeah, it's
make the
instant.
band sound good,
Yeah.
and I think that is just such a powerful role that I don't get to see on guitar really in the same way.
I think it's so fun because like I've always wanted to be a bass player, but as a songwriter I feel like I have to get slotted into like the rhythm guitar vocalist role all the time, which is also fun, but like whatever. But it's weird because if you think about it, bass for me it kind of feels like songwriting, like it's just instinct and like you're just playing a line and it's simple and it's like you
I think-
play what you hear.
Yeah, there's also a fun thing with bass where I feel like you have a lot more power than people think you do.
Yeah.
Because one, you have a lot of percussive elements in your playing, but also like if you play one note that's different, it's the whole entire band is playing a new chord. And you don't really get to do that in the same way with vocals or with a lead guitar. I mean, if you're playing literally a different chord on your rhythm while playing rhythm
Well, then
guitar,
it just sounds like
you're just
shit.
playing a different chord. Yeah. But like with bass, it's like you can recontextualize an entire section if you like, play a different note in the scale and like it reharmonizes, and it's really, I think that's a really fun thing that is utilized on the bass. And it's fun to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you play bass in paintings, and then like you write. I'm curious your take on.
Well,
this.
it's funny, when I joined paintings as a bassist, I didn't believe in the bass.
I need you to unpack that a little bit.
I
That was fake.
I would
They
write
made it up.
songs and then at the very end I'd be like, I guess I'll fucking add bass because everyone puts fucking bass on a song. And I joined paintings because I was like, yeah, I'll play the bass. It's just like the guitar. But my take now, as being the bassist for a year now, I realize, like, kind of what y'all were saying, like, I'm pretty much, like, people are listening to me in the song.
Yep.
And if I'm, like, if they hear me building up or I'm about to change a section, like, the whole song is about to change the section.
It's like secretly the loudest thing on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't notice it until it's not there.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's true.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about the keyboard too. Just not as crucial, but it is one of those things like when it's taken out, you notice it.
Yeah.
So
It fills a lot of space.
I
Yeah,
don't think
totally.
I've ever been in a band that had keyboard in it, so I can't speak on it.
yeah.
But that's interesting.
As on that point, I just started playing with a band, and the main songwriter is a keys player, and playing lead guitar is really fun, but it's also hard to not get in her way.
What was that?
Salome,
Oh,
Kaylin's stuff. and she writes really intricate parts, and having to like fill in on guitar is, you know, when it works really, really well, but it takes a lot of searching to find that. Yeah. Just because they can fill similar, like, just, like, tonally and harmonically very similar spots on the spectrum. And sometimes, like, I don't know, I feel like you can do more on a piano, and so sometimes I, like, don't know how to either complement that or just, like, lay back. And so it's a fun balance to find with, like, I don't know how you arrange your band, you know, with keys, like, specifically, yeah. It's cool, but, like, you know, just play note, add reverb. Yeah. Will sound good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You have your master's in songwriting. What made you decide to get a master's in songwriting?
Well, so long-winded story probably. When I was in high school, I grew up in the middle of nowhere, Massachusetts, shout out, okay. Me and my best friend Max, we used to go to our Starbucks because there's literally nothing else in town. And we would go there and talk about, someday we're going to get out of here and we're going to move to London and, you know, do music because everything's better there, blah, blah. So he didn't end up doing that, but I wasn't going to give up on it. So when I was in college, I went to college in Chicago, and there's this ensemble that came that was like a songwriting, they were like from a songwriting program in Scotland. And I was like fascinated. They played a recital that my ensemble also played, and I was fascinated by them because I didn't know songwriting courses like existed, and I was like majoring in guitar basically because there was no songwriting program at my school. But I'm like a songwriter through and through, like that's my thing. So yeah, I was like fascinated by them. I went to talk to the teacher, and he was like, come visit us when you're abroad. So I was studying abroad, and I went and visited them, and I was like, this program sounds awesome, but I didn't really love like the part of Scotland they were in, so I was like researching other places, and I found this one in Cardiff, Wales, and I was like, I'm gonna check that out. Went and checked it out and fell in love with Cardiff, and so basically, long story short, I mostly did it so I could live in Cardiff, but I also learned so much, and like, you know, made a band that I was in for 4 years, and that's a whole other long story. But it was like, I wouldn't change the experience, or I wouldn't change that I went there for the world. Maybe parts of the experience, but yeah. So I did a master's so I could live abroad, basically.
Cool.
I love that.
And write songs.
And write songs.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah, well, I learned a lot about songwriting,
Yeah.
so it was very helpful.
Did you get good at the Irish accent?
Or Scottish.
Irish accent?
Oh, the Scottish accent?
Scottish accent?
Oh, Welsh accent?
Welsh.
Welsh.
I'm not good at geography.
No, I did not. But my ex, who was in my band, who I spent the most time with, he was from Liverpool, and I learned how to say some things in his accent. I can say, if you're hungry, I'll get you a cookie from the Wirral, which is a direct quote. So shout out Elliot.
Shout out Elliot. Damn.
Are there any things from music school that you've had to unlearn?
Good question.
Yes. What are they?
You're like, I forgot them all, actually.
Comparing myself to other guitarists, because it took me a long time to realize that there's musicians and then there's songwriters, and like, I'm not saying they're mutually exclusive, like you can be both or whatever, but there's like, I feel like a lot of the people in music school are like left brain technical players. Like, you have to be able to shred, you have to get every note right, you have blah, 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 all that stuff that, like, is great. Like, Joey's really good at that. I could care less about me doing it, which is why we're in a band together.
Works, yeah.
I'm, like, the right brain songwriter person, and that is okay. It's a different instrument, I think. And, yeah, so I had to unlearn all of that stuff.
And, like, on that point, too, I think being on the more, like, technical side, I do like writing songs, but it's very hard for me to break into that more like emotional side of musicality sometimes. And it's fun seeing you do that, because I can kind of like, I don't know, try to be more chaotic with how my thoughts are like entering and then exiting through music. Whereas most of the time I'm just like, oh, this part objectively sounds good over this, and then being very like literal about it. But I don't know, it's good to be very like
it's good to have both.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I think that's why it's so good to be in a band because you can have people who have different strengths and combine them. And I'm a big fan of like specializing in something. Like I'm the arts person, you're the crafts person, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Totally. And I assume you guys have studied music theory for a long time and are like well versed in that. And
I've studied and forgotten a lot of music theory. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess my next question was going to be like, how much do you use music theory and how much have you like thrown that into the dustbin?
I think I use it subconsciously, but I hardly ever use it consciously.
Okay.
That's fair. I think so. I studied music theory extensively with my guitar teacher. I started taking lessons from him in like 2021, and we immediately jumped into jazz, and because I just wanted to learn, again, technical brain stuff. I wanted to get as deep as I could, and so I learned a lot of the theory, and I do think about it, but not in a way that like hinders the creativity. I think it's a good tool to have. It's good to know like, oh, if you're playing this chord, I want to make it sound different, I can do this. But there's like a point to where it does become not as useful, because if you start thinking about it too hard, you start losing the fun in the song, I think.
Right.
So just knowing kind of like what the shapes are that I like using, and like theory-wise, like, oh, this is a major, minor, you know, just simple stuff like that. If I am practicing or learning jazz, I will be thinking about it actively, because I think that music does kind of beg that of you.
Yeah.
But with this indie rock stuff, I think you just gotta, if it's loud and sounds cool, like, keep playing it.
Yeah.
You know?
Gotcha. Because there is like a school of thought with like songwriters who are like, they actively try not to learn any of it just because they believe that it's going to hinder their creativity. But I'm glad that I learned all of it, and I think it's helpful, and I do sometimes use it when I get stuck. Yeah. But at this point, I think it's either so ingrained or it's just, I don't know, whatever I'm doing doesn't call for it usually. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think everyone should try to learn it. I think it's really useful. Like I've learned, like, for my own songwriting, I think finding and even for like Misty parts, like I've been learning some like jazz fusion thing, and this, you know, dude plays a cool chord, and as I'm learning about what that chord is, I'm like, oh, this would sound cool in a Misty song. So like, not that I'm taking that theory and putting it in a Misty song, I just know that cool shape. And I'm not thinking about the theory, I'm like, this sounds good. And like, I might not use it in the same context, but I'll, you know, make it Misty, and that's cool. So I'm not thinking about the theory, but I'm using theory to learn music and then kind of pull cool things from that into this genre.
Cool.
Yeah, and like along those lines, you know, as a songwriter, a lot of the like theory that I get is I'll like learn like a Beatles song, and they're, you know, geniuses. They probably knew what they were doing way better than I do. But you know, I'm like, oh, in this song they go to here, let me try that in my song, kind of thing. Yeah. It's less about like, this is the theory, and more about this is what Paul McCartney did.
Yeah.
And also, if you don't want to learn music theory, I think even just learning or listening to music that has different music theory from what like a modern pop song would have would at least expand your ear to have a different intuition that like, if you do want to throw a chord in there that's out of key that might sound cool, you know how to get there. You know, like there have been some songs where we'll throw in like a weird chord that's like out of key, but it sounds sick because we all commit to it and we know this is kind of like a genre convention of like 2000s pop that does this like major chord thing. We can do that.
Government name bridge.
I was thinking that exactly. Yeah. So I think even if you just have an ear for not like what you call not diatonic harmony, you don't have to know exactly what the theory is, but if you can hear it, that's cool. You can apply it to your songs.
Yeah, I've done that with like Bob Dylan songs.
Yeah, totally. That's cool.
Damn, that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Don't get too deep.
Yeah.
So, Ilana, as a songwriter, I imagine you know lots of like kind of ways through things, or like just tools in the toolbox, like as far as like structure goes and like lyric writing goes. But what's something in songwriting that like annoys the shit out of you when you hear it?
I already know it.
You know, what am I gonna say?
You hate bridges that are too long.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Unnecessary bridge.
We have one bridge.
Same.
We have one bridge in any song.
Oh my God.
You don't fuck with bridges?
I totally feel that. Yes.
Sometimes a bridge is necessary. I hate when somebody's they'll write an album and every single song has a bridge. And, like, why? And then they're, like, 16-bar bridge. And it's like, no, I'm bored now. Like, I'm turning this off. Like, just, ew, no. Put a guitar solo, or put another pre-chorus. Like, maybe, like, one or two bridges on an album, sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the song has to need it. You don't just put a bridge for putting a bridge's sake.
Yeah.
No.
That makes me feel way better because I've been writing songs. Like I wrote like 8 new songs last month, and none of them have bridges. And I was like,
yes.
Yeah.
wait,
When the
am I supposed to
revolution-
have a bridge?
They're outdated a lot of the time.
But sometimes when it needs it, it sounds really sick. It can
Well-
sound really good. It's one of those things that like yeah, have a chorus in your song. Like, do that. But like you can pick and choose what you want your song structure to be, and I think a lot of people just like their ear is geared towards having a bridge because a lot of songs have them. You know?
Here's the
You know?
thing, though,
Okay,
right? Like,
okay.
you could love chocolate ice cream, and then you have chocolate ice cream the first time, it's delicious. You have it every single night, and you're like, okay, this again, like, it doesn't taste like anything, you know? But if you only have it, like, once a month, it tastes amazing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I can't
Don't overdo it with
relate.
the
I could eat the
bridges.
same thing for a month straight.
Are you gonna tell me that I shouldn't?
Autistically.
no, you can. I'm just saying, wouldn't it taste even better if it was, like, sometimes?
What in your head would necessitate a bridge?
That's a tough one.
I mean, sorry.
No, you're good.
I think bridges do a good job of like building up to something. I think they're really good at like, you know, after a big chorus, like kind of cutting the energy and then kind of building it back up from there. I think if a chorus like maybe is very loud and very like groovy, kind of contrasting that with a bridge that's a little bit different. You know, kind of, I think your ear will take you there when it calls for it, but I think that's just an example that I can think of, you know.
Yeah, I agree. It's like an intuitive thing for me. And I think that a lot of people use it as a way to like dump more information. And as somebody whose favorite part of writing is lyrics, I still believe that like you don't want to have too many lyrics in a song in general. Sometimes, I mean, you know, there's no rules, but like I don't want to like overload people with information. Like I want to just take the best pieces of information. Unless it's like one where you're telling a story like Bob Dylan or something, but you know, he doesn't really do bridges either.
Yeah, it's just verse, chorus, verse, chorus.
Yeah. But I think lyrically, like, if you've done all the things right and it's, you know, good, and you still haven't completely gotten to say everything that you feel like you need to say, that could be a good time to do a bridge. I like, if I'm gonna do a bridge, I like one that kind of repeats itself a lot and doesn't add too much new information, because by that point in the song you kind of have heard a lot usually.
Yeah.
Or if your verses are very sparse, then you can put a lot of stuff in there. But
That one song that you have a bridge in, what made you call for a bridge in that one song?
Josh.
Josh said, "This needs a bridge now."
No, literally.
He was like, he did this with his drumsticks. He's like, Ilana, he's like, I think this needs a bridge. And we were like,
I was like, fuck. No.
And then we worked it out. Like we just came up with
And
chords.
we were like,
and we were, yeah.
it was like, we were singing like,
Okay, well,
one,
because you didn't want it to be too long, so you were singing how many measures were in it, and you were changing you were saying on the first measure 1, the second measure 2, and you were counting it up to 8. But every time, like, the melody would like overlap measures 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4. So you were changing it. So you were like doubling how fast you were singing, but we were actually doing it for 8 measures.
Well,
and we ended up adding
lyrics,
more and more and more, and we're like, oh, we have like a 16 bar bridge, and we're like, this feels great, and you're like, I guess it does feel good at this point. we went from like being like, okay, we're not gonna make it too long, to making it like
yeah, it kind of contradicts
long.
everything I just said. This bridge, but that being said, it's the only bridge we have. So I think people will sit
It's the
through
one
it.
night you had chocolate ice cream.
And the thing is with this bridge, it's like the melody repeats. It doesn't add like a lot of melodic information. So yeah, the lyrics are different, but it's like this whole thing an octave lower, and then it's the whole same melody an octave higher.
And also the whole band is out for the first half.
Yeah.
So it's like we like cut the energy.
Yeah.
And it's also cool because like the chorus is like I mean, I'm only saying it sounds like a country song because I play a country
Oh,
lick in it.
it's a dad song.
It's
so.
yeah, it's an alternate tuning, but it sounds kind of like a country song. And then the bridge is like not that. It's
Yeah.
more.
This
It's
song?
Government name.
yeah.
Government name. Okay.
Yeah.
It's about roller derby.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
cool.
You play
Sort
it?
of. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm sorry I interrupted you. Please
Oh
continue.
no, you're good. I just think the bridge contrasts the chorus really well, so that like, and also after the bridge we don't really go back to a full chorus. We do
Yeah.
a solo chorus on your end.
It's honestly more of like it is a bridge, but it's kind of almost more of like an outro.
Yeah.
Thing.
So like it functions as two things. Doesn't feel like a regular
Yeah.
bridge, but it's like
I'm kind of on about bridges, like the kind of classic bridge you'd hear in like the 80s or early 2000s. Like it's just like drawn out and like too ballady. It's like corny.
Does it feel like it's like pandering to you?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a perfect way to say it.
Yeah.
It's pandering. It's like too much. Like
Yeah.
Well, so it sounds like you all write together.
yeah,
Recently,
recently we've got into that more. When the band started out, it was a solo project, so I wrote all the songs and brought them to the band, and then they would arrange it and like write their parts. But in the past year, we've gotten more collaborative. So it started with the song "Blurry" that we wrote, and Joey wrote. Well, you can say it if you want.
I just came up with like a cool like early 2000s sounding chord riff that starts the song, and then I have this thing sometimes when I write songs where it just like the energy kind of like gets killed like halfway through the song, and like because I like shoegaze, like ambient rock music, and I feel like sometimes writing those songs writing those songs on your own is very hard because the guitar is very like can be very minimalist and not very groove intense. So what happens is I brought that to the band, that part of the song that the groove kind of got killed, and brought it to the band, and they completely like livened it up with a better feel to it. So I got to play my cool ambient stuff while also playing a cool riff, and then everyone else got to add their parts to it. But it's like listening back to the old voice memo, it sounds very different than how it does now. Like very different. And like we played it a few times before I even like not perfected, but like finished writing the part for the song. Like there are like other lead lines that I'd thrown around that just didn't sound as good, I thought, that now sound good. But yeah, just like sometimes like just bringing a riff with the band and like I want the song to go this way works.
Well, and then the other one was Sucker Punch, which we met up like at my house, just the two of us, and Joey had like this cool part for it, and I like wrote a top line, and I was like, it's kind of, I don't know, it's like, blah, blah, blah. And then we eventually brought it to the band on a day where I was really pissed off about something, and we started playing it, and like Josh was like, let's rock this out a little bit, and I was like, fuck yeah, and started just singing like my anger, and it turned into Sucker Punch, and it's like,
The song rocks.
yeah, one of my favorite
yeah.
Misty songs. So
Wow.
Nice.
That's so fun. It's brave. I think writing together is a really courageous thing, because it's vulnerable. It's like a really, like, I don't know about this idea. What do you all think?
Yeah, it's a lot of trust. Being like, hey, like this will sound better when Josh plays drums over it.
yeah.
You'd be like, yeah, maybe it might. Trusting in that is is
And
valuable.
actually, like, co-writing is, that's the main thing that I got from that songwriting course, actually, is we did a lot of co-writing. In my old band, Glass Jackets, me and Elliot, who I was talking about earlier, we used to co-write all those songs, and we had, like, a really good kind of system down, and it's just, there's something special about, like, writing with someone, and the moment it just kind of clicks, it's, like, so much more exciting.
Question, what is your favorite, this might be slightly spicy, but what is your favorite venue to play at in Fort Collins? And what's your least favorite?
Ooh.
Let's do it.
Best.
You don't have to
know
answer
anymore.
those questions.
Best is Aggie.
Okay.
I think
yeah.
it's the
Aggie,
best.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
or Washington's.
I like the Aggie because I'm gonna sound like such a guitar bro, but they didn't tell me to turn down,
Oh, okay. I like,
and I
Yeah.
think it sounds good when it's loud.
yeah.
So that's why, and I think it also is just like it's like a rock club, whereas I feel like Washington is very polished and very
Yeah.
like you know.
Well, the thing I like
Yeah.
about Washington's versus Aggie is that they're a lot more chill about pushing tickets. And I
They
get less
are,
stressed out.
true.
Oh.
Also, Washington's green room is rad.
Yeah. But I think I
Yeah.
like them about equally, honestly.
Okay.
Do you all have any mediums outside of music that you do?
Yes.
Like creative mediums.
I'm trying to remember what it
Like
is.
other hobbies?
A few. I mean, yeah. So a few years ago, I bought a film camera, like for film photography, and just as a way to just I don't know, one, to catalog whatever I do if I go on a trip in a way that's not digital, and just as I don't know, I like learning about different mediums and how to make things. I think it's really fun. So I think film was a fun way to be creative outside of music, in just that whole space. I can just go out with camera and take pictures. It's a good souvenir when traveling, I find. Instead of like buying stuff when you're there, I have my like 5 rolls of film, shoot all these, and then have my pictures.
How do you get them developed?
I just sent them to the darkroom in it's just called the Darkroom.
Okay.
Like Darkroom Film Labs in, I think, like Southern California somewhere. I just send them off, and it's a pretty good deal. And they send you scans, they send you all your negatives back, and they do a really good job. And I've ordered like small prints from them before and put them in frames, and it works pretty well. So I don't do it a ton, but I went to Maine last year with my girlfriend and her family, and I got some really good shots, and I was like, this is so much more fun to me to like, I don't know, it's also like something you go and do, gets you out, thinks about your surroundings, and it's fun.
Also, it's cool because it's like finite, right? Like you can't take infinite level of of photos. You have, a role.
Yeah, and it's also like a little bit of a good lesson. I feel like whenever I delve into other creative realms, I get better at music. In the sense of like, even like kind of with what you're saying is like with film, it's like I just have to take the picture and go. I'm not going to sit there and tweak the settings and then make sure, look at my digital camera, make sure everything's perfect. Like I'm just going to take a few pictures. I only have 36 shots on this. Like I'm going to take 3 pictures of this and move and leave. So it's kind of, with music, I can try and take that same ethos and for like a songwriting part or like a Misty part and be like, I'm just going to put down what sounds good and leave it and come back later. So I think film photography has been really fun for me. And I think other people get there through different mediums, but I think film has been fun for me.
Yeah. I think any kind of creative pursuit, like really, it just expands us overall. Like you start to see things in a different way. And
I think there are actually very few creative pursuits throughout my life that I haven't dabbled in. The one that comes to mind is dancing, because, I mean, no, but I studied graphic design for a bit, and that's cool. It stressed me out a little bit, but like I like knowing it, and I've been doing like all these collages on my StarPass
Those are cool.
page, stuff like that. I kind of like to think of like living as an art form, honestly. Just
Wow. Okay.
In any moment, you're not that you're playing a part, but like you are a person who's part of a story, and you can make these decisions and be creative and weird about them. And I don't know. I think that's fun. And just kind of whimsy maxing this year, doing all the random shit that's thrown at me. But I do a lot of writing, like non-songwriting too, that no one ever reads because I don't show it to them.
I want to see it.
No.
Bro.
Maybe someday.
Like short
it's
stories?
Not a story. I try to write like stories or short stories.
Fan fiction?
No, not fan fiction. I'm not a fan of anything. No. I come up with like ideas for characters, but then I run out of ideas for stories, so I never finish them. But I will say the practice of doing that is helpful for songwriting.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Totally.
Yeah.
How do you deal with writer's block? I mean, as someone with a master's in songwriting, like, I always get just,
There's a couple things. The first one would be, everyone's gonna hate me for saying this, but a lot of the time I'll just not do it until I feel like I want to.
No, that's fair, yeah.
But then other times I'll just do it.
Period.
Just write a bad song. No one has to know it.
Yeah,
that's true.
I was gonna say there's I was watching like a podcast from that included a member of a band that I like, and he was saying that writer's block is just your fear of writing something bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, that seems like it's such a simple way to describe it, but I think it is true.
Totally.
Like being too caught up in like what the song should be or what it's inspired by or whatever. Like just make it.
It's like you're editing it before it even exists.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
You can edit it later. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and then the other thing that I'll do sometimes is I'll take like a song that I like, and if I find a song that I'm like, I want to write a song that sounds like this, I'll learn how to play it, and I'll play it just a little bit wrong and make it a little bit more wrong until it becomes a different song.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I love that approach.
That's
that
how I
very
wrote,
cool.
Take It Back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with the Palehound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. And it doesn't even like you listen to them side by side and you're like, it's obviously inspired by, but it's not like it's
Change
not
the
like too
key,
similar. Yeah.
Change the riff a little bit.
Yeah, similar vibe though. I think I find whenever I'm really obsessed with a record that I find, I can't write music at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I'll try to make it sound too similar, and then I'll get too caught up in like, oh, it doesn't sound like, it doesn't like do the same thing. It's like, well, it shouldn't do the same thing. They're different.
Totally.
And then I get caught up in like the meta of like songwriting and like what that means, and I'm like, that's stupid. Just make music when you feel like you're ready to.
Yeah.
I actually get that way with like TV shows and books and stuff too, which is why people are always recommending that I should like read or watch something, and I'm like always hesitant to, because I know that it'll take over my whole life and take over my writing, and I get too into stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I will say, in the past few years, I've started reading a lot more, and I think when a book really hits and brings an emotional thing that you weren't expecting, feeling that way and then writing a song is like super cool.
Totally.
I think it's really fun, and it's something that I don't think other, like the crossing of media can really provide, which is I find really fun. Yeah.
I think there's something to be said for that.
Yeah.
I go back and forth on it because I get like deep in the hole of whatever I'm consuming, but I do like getting a song or two out of it. But then sometimes I try to, I don't know how to explain this without it sounding really weird. I try to get to that point with things in my life. Like I'll get obsessed with like a moment that happened in my real life, and try to feel that way about it and write about it. Like I just wrote a song about that for Star Pass, and that's what I'm pulling from to say this stuff, but yeah.
I think that just shows that like songwriting is the right medium for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for sure, because, every time anything affects me emotionally at all, I'm like, shit, I gotta write a song about this now.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the cursed candy segment. Let's go. So I don't have anything spicy here that I know of. Actually, well, this one is okay, this one might be spicy.
Okay, you can be the beef eater.
But
You didn't tell me if it's spicy.
Oh, I was like, what?
There's no beef on the
I didn't know that was a term. So.
So we've got salsa-getti, we've got muscat gummy candy, we've got super lemon candy, we have puchao, which is gummy soft ramen soda, we have rice candy, and this is the actual devil, the guppers.
Is that an air freshener?
Oh, might as well
probably
be.
It is the same, yes. And then we have matcha candy, and then we have the gummy and bloody bears, which are very wet. Okay.
Oh.
So,
I think I'm into that.
yeah,
Okay.
Is it spicy?
it might be spicy. We have crawling in chamoy and chili.
Yeah, no,
is
never
spicy.
mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Spicy.
Okay.
This is up to you, really.
This one.
Okay.
Right.
Super lemon.
Have we tried this one?
We have tried this one,
Oh,
yes.
should I pick a different one?
No.
No, that's okay. This is all about your individual reaction. Whoop.
Oh, we're all doing
That's why they call me Spill.
This looks like
Where did
a
it go? I
warhead.
lost mine.
Yeah.
It
Oh, shit.
feels like sour warhead.
It's actually
Yeah,
good.
it does.
We'll find it later. It's disappeared.
Oh, this is gonna be sour.
I signed us all up to this.
All right.
Sour lemon.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was just
Are
gonna
we
crunch
supposed
into
to
it
bite
first.
If you want.
If you want.
I feel like it'll stop being sour though.
Mm-hmm.
It will. Yeah.
It's like a lemon
That one's
head.
good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
sour.
It's. Oh God, do you
It's
all
really
remember
good.
warheads?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I tried a warhead like a few years ago, and my tongue hurt for like 3 days afterwards.
No way.
Wow.
I was like, I
Got
can't
you
do that
yesterday on the
anymore.
rough.
Did you not bite it? Did
No,
you
I-
suck on that thing?
I let it. Yeah, I let
Suck
it
on
sit.
that.
Very hard though.
Hot to
Okay.
no.
Forgot about that.
I
Right?
forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring
10
it
out of
back.
10 on the sour vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how hard it is to bite.
Mm-hmm.
I think if it was a little smaller, it would be better.
Yeah.
Because as I'm trying to I don't want to have that in my mouth for too long when it's the size that it is. If it was like 2/3 of the size, I'd be like, oh, I'll just I'll just let it sit there.
I feel like I kind of want to try the salsa-getti. How do
That
we
was
feel?
on my
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
I'm kind of scared.
Salsa
But-
daddy.
I'll do it anyway.
It's
Dude,
wait.
that looks crazy.
There's a packet of
It's like a
some.
worm.
Why is
Oh,
there
you
a
gotta
packet?
there's sauce,
it
bro.
spicy?
Oh my
you don't
god!
have
there's
pasta
sauce.
alone, bro.
Okay,
Oh god.
we got a
Hold up,
dipping
how are we even
sauce,
supposed
y'all.
to-
Yeah, let's do like a dipping sauce so it's sanitary.
Oh, it's
Right.
oh god! It's like barbecue sauce.
Oh my god, what are we about to consume?
It's like pitch black.
It is like tar. Okay.
Can I
Okay.
smell it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
it dripped.
Oh.
My new pants.
This
Salsa
is
getting on
not-
the pants.
Oh.
Come on.
It
Okay.
tastes like blood.
Cool.
It really-
I'm good.
Cool.
I want to try it
I'm-
with the full experience.
It tastes like blood
I'm-
and Coca-Cola.
I'm good.
Also, like,
You rinse it off with beer.
yeah.
So
These are new pants.
The tangle.
Take-
Yeah.
one.
Pass it around.
There you go.
Is there like sour salt on it?
I
Oh,
really
maybe.
don't
I don't know
know.
what we're
Smells
about to
kind of
eat.
sweet.
How much do I do?
Like
Just
taking.
it'll
Just
break
pull
off into
apart.
yeah,
Oh,
pieces.
you got a
Some,
big
blood
piece.
sauce.
We let's do
Nice.
the blood
Blood
sauce.
Blood
But
sauce.
there's nothing in
Truly
here.
have been to
That's
these
all in
before.
my cans. Yeah. Oh,
gotta
black
dip.
pudding.
You gotta
yeah.
dip it, dip it.
Dip it and sink
Oh, I
it.
took so much more than everyone else.
Yeah. No, I got a big wad here too. Okay.
All right.
All right,
Jesus.
cheers.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not good.
that's gross.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
That's weird.
Kind of tastes
it's
like
not
a
the
burp.
worst.
I wish it was spicy.
It does kind of taste like a burp. Like a burp after dinner.
Like a sour burp?
Oh,
Like a
and
burp with like you just had a Coke.
It tastes like puke, actually.
I actually kind of like it now.
I kind of like it a little more now.
Elijah.
I don't
appreciate
mind
it.
the aftertaste. I'm not mad
You
at
always
that.
gaslight yourself into liking it eventually. You're like, okay, I can
I didn't
fuck
like the
with this.
initial taste, and then I was like,
The s-
actually, that kind of works.
I think it's the sauce that's
The,
gross.
the sauce is the diabolical party.
It made me
here.
want sour punch straws.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
totally.
those are good. And when you
Yeah.
have a fresh sour punch straw, it's kind of like moist in the middle,
Yeah.
and it could be,
The worm part.
fulfill the same
good.
thing.
That was like a 2 bing bong for me.
That yes.
Bing bong?
Mm-hmm. That's
yeah,
our
we
rating
rated out of
system.
bing bongs.
Out of 5
Oh,
bing bongs.
We didn't explain that to them.
All right,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
No context.
You're
Fuck
like
my
two,
life, I guess.
Yeah.
you're like 2 bing bongs, like we all we're on the same page.
That was one half. That was just a bing for me.
Yeah,
Just a
that's
bing.
That is a 0.5
So,
bing
like,
bong.
Damn.
Five is the best bing bong.
what- Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I'd
like
give
a
that
one.
3.5.
I'd say like a 1. Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting to try, but not.
If you want to taste a 1 bing bong, we can try one.
We
I
could
do actually. Yeah.
Wait, really? Is
Well,
this the podcast we
You
finally...
said it was so horrible. I
Well,
have
we
to
haven't.
know what it
It just.
tastes like.
I'm just scared of it. Really.
Oh, you've never tried it?
No.
No, we
What if
tried
it's
that.
like
What?
Yeah, we
fancy?
have. This is supposedly chocolate caramel.
That's chocolate.
Supposedly.
That's not grape.
It.
Which is like a brick.
It's like a Tide Pod, basically.
That looks like an air freshener
For
in a
sure.
Or
car.
like a candle wax.
That's that's what I was thinking.
I
Not
think
air
my
freshener.
description before was dishwater.
Yeah, that's good. I honestly.
Is it just
Did it
one
help?
brick? Can we like split it up?
We can split it up.
Okay.
Okay, we got this.
It is just one brick, but we can split
It's
it
just
up.
like a gelatinous blob of.
Gotta get the cheese knives out.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, smell that.
It smells like.
Just takes a bite.
It doesn't smell like a woodshed, but it smells like the texture of a woodshed.
Oh wait.
Like glue and like wood.
No, like, it smells like like
Yeah.
a plywood, like the texture of plywood.
yeah.
It smells like the not like the chocolate mints, but like the chocolate candies you get after.
Tootsie Roll.
It has that, but this Tootsie Roll smelled way better.
Is that not what
than
you were
this.
trying to say?
No, it is. It is close because there's like mints that like they're like chocolatey mints that kind of taste like Tootsie Rolls. But this is like a worse version of that.
Andes mints?
Yeah.
No,
kinda.
those are good.
Yeah, those are good.
Do
Yeah.
not slander my Andes.
Windsor's mints.
Okay,
Okay.
How are we
divide that
even
up.
supposed to do
I mean, if you
this?
are okay with me just splitting it apart with my bare hands.
Just looks like an edible.
It does.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
then it
huge
would be
edible.
worth.
Big edible.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's getting
Oh my
warm.
god. Oh no! What the fuck?
not putting
Bro,
it in my
I think
mouth.
that's all you, bro. I think you have to eat it all now.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I should have used
Well,
that
I can
knife.
split that one. Just yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that doesn't feel like I wanted it to. Wishbone that shit.
I got the tiny part.
What? I'm not eating all of this.
This is crazy.
Here. Why is
Yeah,
You're giving this back
I'll
to me.
take it.
it so mushy?
The look of the draw
Yeah.
My
right
fingers
there.
are like
Alright, here we
slimy
go.
now.
Cheers.
Cheers to the gupper.
Ugh.
Oh,
Where'd you find this?
It's like a
Rocket
Tootsie
Fizz.
Roll.
rocket fizz.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
That's
like,
not
that-
bad.
what?
that's horrid.
That's
I don't like it.
I
It's
think
Yeah,
I
it's like a
It's musty. Why is
It's
it
a musty Tootsie Roll.
Musty Tootsie Roll is a good band name.
I like that less than the Lucifer shot.
that is so gross.
That's like
Lucifer
a,
That was like pickle.
that's like a 3 bing
pickle
bong.
juice and Powerade
I'd rather take
Oh.
that over
Pickle
the
juice and
Sketty.
Powerade?
and vodka or something.
Dude, you haven't been to a bar with Kate before.
I hate pickles.
She gets a vodka
those are
cranberry with
pickles.
pickle juice.
Ugh. Okay, but that was worse than
That is a
This is worse than
this
a
is a-
Lucifer shot.
zero bing bong for me. I
I
can't.
need like something accessible.
That's
I feel
just a bit.
That's a matcha candy.
Can we palate cleanse that? with
yeah,
the
we
matcha
can
candy?
certainly do that.
That looks good.
What is this?
That was horrid.
It is. I don't know. Some kind of like it's like hard candy, but it's matcha.
Hey, hard candy. You should
Yeah.
eat that.
It's Misty song.
It's Missy son.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Wow, the matcha is pungent.
Can we overlay hard candy while we eat it?
Yeah,
I totally.
gonna have to.
Oh.
Overlay
Yeah, I love
hard
matcha.
candy.
All right. Shout out hard candy.
Cheers.
Y'all know the BPM? Can like, all right.
Where's Josh when you need him?
Like that.
How do you eat this?
It just tastes like matcha. Just.
Mhm.
That's
This
good.
is a nice little snack.
That is nice.
I wanted to do this, but I can't seem to bite into it. Oh,
What is
Don't do it right away. It'll chip another tooth.
yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. But I did it anyway. I didn't do that.
The hardness is kind of fucking with me. Like I want it to be
Yeah.
softer.
I wanted it to bleed matcha powder. And it,
Honestly, that would if it was just powder though,
oh, it would choke to death.
but like I think it would just be really weird.
Yeah.
Just straight up powder.
I kind of was looking forward to it being really weird. It's just kind of normal.
It's like a 2.5 bing bong.
Good palate cleanser though.
I'm gonna go with like 4. I like that.
It's out of 5? Oh, okay.
It actually does taste like decent matcha though.
Right.
It doesn't taste like it tastes like mochi matcha. It doesn't taste like. I mean, it's probably
It
fake
does taste
matcha, but it doesn't taste like really fake matcha.
Yeah.
That's good.
I think I'm gonna give it 3 Bing Bong because I don't love the texture.
I'm also 3.
It's not bad.
Yeah, same.
3?
3.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wrap
so to
up.
close this up, we're going to improvise a song about elephant penis.
We,
Well,
right.
Oh.
You don't have to say anything about the elephant penis. We usually just say elephant penis.
can I
But
play guitar?
yeah.
Yeah?
If you want to grab
You
that,
brought?
grab your pedal
No,
board.
I did not know.
I have a banjolet.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
what?
A banjolet. It's like a banjo ukulele.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
Do you
bring
want
that
it?
bad boy.
if it's easy to play.
It is.
Oh, well, I mean, it's a soprano uke if you know the
Sure.
tuning.
Oh man.
Got a
yeah.
tambourine
Dude,
too.
that's
Oh, that's
insane.
cool.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. I feel like we're on adventure time now. Come along with me.
No, yeah, keep jamming.
Cooking. Are we ready?
I'm
I'm ready.
just gonna let the elephant penis vibe take me, really.
Yep. Surrender to the elephant penis.
Alright, let's go go to a bridge.
Oh no!
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
actually like the best elephant penis song I think. so
Honestly.
Really?
Yeah, usually it's
Alright.
like chaos.
You get the harmonies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one at a time, like a waterfall.
Okay.
elephant.
Thanks y'all for tuning in. Find Misty at Misty Music and on Spotify and pretty much wherever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also EP was released last year, right?
We're recording an album this year.
Ooh.
Allegedly.
Hell yeah.
That's
Okay.
what I hear.
Any
anyway.
dates? Any, or is it just on the
I
come
don't
up?
have any dates.
When you
Okay.
finish writing first.
Right.
Okay, sick. Thanks for coming on and catch you next
Thanks for having
time.
us.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Elephant penis.
Elephant penis.
Ooh.
Oh.
There's all those
Okay.
misty chords.
Oh shit. Okay.
Dude,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Wonderful.
That was fun.
That was
Oh, yeah.
so much
Yeah, thanks for
fun.
having us, guys. It was cool.
Yes, of course. Was that your first like podcast? I guess